Namaste and welcome back to your mat. Today we will be opening the heart space so that you can shine your love and your light. We'll begin in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. So you can come onto your back body, bring the soles of the feet to touch and let the knees open like a book. Just giving yourself a few slow and deep breaths. Maybe bringing your hands onto your heart space. And just imagine a bright, warm light in your heart, in your chest. And as you breathe in, you fill up with that light. And as you breathe out, you send that love, that light out and around you. Take a final breath here. And when you're ready, extend the left arm overhead and gently roll onto the right side body, hugging the knees in a little bit to your chest. Pick the right leg off of the left and start to circle the knee around in a circle. We'll switch directions, bringing the knee in the other way. Try to focus on how this feels rather than what it looks like. Pull the knee into the chest and reach the right hand down for the outside of the right foot for a hamstring stretch. And you can prop up your head with the left arm. The knee definitely can stay bent. The leg does not need to stay straight. Now we'll find a quad stretch. Release the right leg and switch the grip to the top of the foot, pressing the knee down and away from you. Notice any sensations in the shoulder and opening the chest. Make your way back onto your back body for a breath in and a breath out. Roll onto the right side. Circle out the left hip, picking up the knee, and we'll switch directions if you can figure out that coordination. And then we'll find the hamstring stretch. Pulling the left knee in towards you, reach the hand down for the outside of the foot, and you can straighten through the left leg. Finding the quad stretch. So you reverse the knee, reach the foot back towards the glute, and reach the left hand down. Beautiful job. Gently release the left leg and slowly press yourself up, coming into a tabletop pose. Inhale and reach the right arm up high to the sky. Open the chest. And exhale, weave the right arm underneath the chest and settle onto the right shoulder. Press down strong through the left palm and reach the left toes up high to the sky for balancing puppy pose. And slowly with control, begin to drop the left leg down, crossing the ankles, and sit yourself up and come into a seat. Bring the right hand behind the hips and the left hand to the right leg. Breathe into this twist and let the breath go. Keep your hands where they are. Extend the left leg long and the right foot inside the left thigh. Then sweep the right hand from behind the hips over towards the toes for revolved hand to toe pose. Gently come away from the leg, lifting through the heart and twist to the bottom of your mat. Tuck up onto the back toes, planting the hands, and send the left toes up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Then bring the right knee towards the right elbow in a plank and send the toes back up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow and then send it up high, breath in. A breath out, bring the knee to the nose, and then softly step the right foot down into your low lunge. The left leg stays long. Open the heart, bring the hands to the top of the leg. Then sweep the right arm over to the sky and then to the left, using the right leg and the left hand to help with balance. Come back up through center, bring the right hand around to the back of the left leg, and you have the option to reach the left arm to the sky. Windmill your hands down to the left side of the mat, walking your body to face the side. Send the left leg back behind you and the right leg is extended long. Breathe into your cow pose, lifting the heart and exhaling to curl the chin to the chest, open through the shoulder blades. Breathe in, lift the gaze. Breathe out, curl through the spine. Take one more round of cat-cows here. Beautiful job. Begin to lift the shoulders on top of the hips. Finding your balance. The left arm can become behind the hips and the right arm goes to the sky. Squeeze the core, start to lean backward. For an option of camel pose, you can tuck the back toes and drop the left hand to the left heel. Keep leaning back and breathe. Really squeezing the core to rise up, both arms to the sky. A breath out, release the hands, frame the left leg, and come into your tabletop facing the front of your mat once more. Balancing puppy pose on the other side. Take a breath in and reach the left fingers up high to the sky. And then a breath out, weave the left arm underneath the chest. Press down through the right hand and lift the right toes to the sky. Strong press up. Cross the right leg behind the left ankle, sitting back onto the hips. Swing the left hand behind you as your anchor and twist the right hand to the left leg. Lift up high through the spine. Maybe your gaze comes behind you. Bring the right leg long, the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Sweep the left arm up and over towards the toes. Try to keep the heart open here. Instead of bringing the chest towards the leg, you're bringing the shoulder. Slowly rise up. Bring the left hand back behind you. Bring both hands under the shoulders, coming into a plank at the bottom of your mat. Hug the left knee into the chest and then send the toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Bring the left knee towards the left elbow, crunch it in, and send the toes high. Twist the left knee to the right elbow and send it up. Exhaling, knee to nose, step the foot down. Beautiful job. Bring the hands to the top of the leg in your low lunge. Keeping the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, sweep the left fingers up to the sky and reach over towards the right. Rise up and bring the left hand to the back of the right leg, and the right fingers can reach to the sky, but there's no need. Sink deep into the hips. Then windmill the hands down inside the left foot. Come to face the right side of your mat. We're going to find those cat-cows here, straightening through the left leg. You can slide the right leg down the mat if you need. Breathe in, lift the gaze, and breathe out, round through the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale to lift the heart, open through the shoulders, and exhale, curl through the spine. Take one more breath. Then tucking the right toes, begin to rise up, shoulders on top of the hips. Bring the right hand behind the hips and the left fingers reach up to the sky. Option to drop the right hand to the right ankle, reaching the left fingers further back. Squeeze the core and press the hips forward. Beautiful job. Slowly rising up. Plant the hands around the right knee. Come into your tabletop and then into your downward facing dog. Pedal out through the legs, bend one knee and then the other. Then send the right toes up high to the sky. Draw the knee into the nose and step the right foot down. Drop the left heel down, come into warrior one. So the left toes turn out to a 45 degrees and the right knee is bent. Squaring the shoulders forward, sweep the fingers overhead. Breathe across the heart. And then you can bring the hands behind the hips into a fist. Sliding the knuckles down the leg and to the mat. Open the shoulders and the heart space. Imagining your light shining out of your heart between your collarbones. Slowly straighten through the right leg. Reach the crown of the head forward and you can press the fingers to the sky as much as you can. Gently release the hands down, framing the right foot. You can bend into the right knee as much as you need, or even use a block as you reach the right fingers to the sky for revolved pyramid pose. Release the right hand down to the mat and step the right foot back into a plank position. Inhale, shift the weight forward. You can drop the knees and exhale, lower chaturanga, belly, chest, hips to the mat. Inhale into a baby cobra, or you can straighten through the arms for cobra. Breathe across the heart, the collarbones. And tucking over the toes, begin to press the hips up and come into your downward facing dog. Know that if that doesn't feel good in the body, you can always lower the heart back down to the mat before you come into your down dog. Send the left toes up to the sky, three-legged dog. And then step the left foot forward between the hands for your warrior one stance. Press down to the outside of the right foot. Breathe in and reach the fingers up high. Focus more on pulling the chest forward, the right hip forward, rather than the deep lunge into the left knee. If your fingers are high, bring them into a fist behind the back body. Sending your love and light out of the collarbones. Straighten through the left leg, counter that pose, reaching the crown of the head forward, reaching the hands away from the low back as you hinge from the hips, pyramid pose. Release the arms down, planting down through the right palm, sweep the left fingers to the sky. Relax both hands down and slide the left foot back into your plank. Inhale, shift forward, flat back. Exhale, lower to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra pose. Give yourself an extra breath here. Making your way into your downward facing dog. Take a full breath in once you land, and a full breath out. Round forward to plank, and lower down to the mat. We'll find bow pose, a deep back bend. Reaching the arms, grabbing for the outsides of the feet as you kick them into the glutes. Inhale, lift the heart, the gaze. Exhale, press the feet into the hands into the feet, picking up through the knees, lifting the thighs. Take another full breath in. And a breath out, release the legs, lower down to the belly. Hands come under the shoulders, lift yourself up, come into a kneeling position. The toes can stay tucked for balance or to help lift the floor. Bring the hands to the low back, lift the gaze, lift the chin. Option to reach your hands to the backs of the heels. Squeeze the core, keep pressing the hips forward. Camel pose. Your last breath here. Begin to slowly rise up. Sink your hips to the heels. Reach your arms forward and grabbing for opposite shoulders. Give yourself a hug. Release and twist over towards the right and twist over to the left. Beautiful job. Thank you so much for sharing your love and your light. Breathe in, reach the fingers high, and breathe out, bring your hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you and knows that they're the same. Namaste.